I'm a 35-year-old man with about to be in a minute 6 kids under my rooftop. I do gig work pretty much full time as my main source of income. The opinions I'm about to express in this video is my experience only. There's no knock to anybody else who's doing what they want to do. This is just my experience and no offense to no one. Thank you for watching. What's up, hustlers? Hope you're out there hustling hard and staying safe. It's your boy, the Gig Hustler, sliding in for a video. Hey, man, I'm gonna jump right into it. So, Doordash got this program called Earn More, Do More, Earn More, or something like that. Most content creators, if you watching these videos, refer to it as the Diamond Program. This refers to is in Doordash, you have something called an acceptance rate. Now, acceptance rate is counted by the orders you accept. Meaning it's pretty much 1 point every order you do. Up to they call it a rolling 100. So 100%. That means you did 100 straight orders. Let's just break it down like that. So every one order you accept, you get one. Now, the program consists of if you get your accepted, meaning the orders you accept within 100 orders gets to 50% or more. That means 50 orders. Or if you get it to 70% or more, you're supposed to get priority to most high-paying orders, which I'm going to touch on that later. So it's been around for a little minute. I personally didn't have really no reason to try it out myself. Eventually, I started seeing things, seeing orders and stuff like that, high-paying orders. I'm like, okay, eventually, let me go ahead and see what's to it. But the way I did it, I wanted to make sure that, I want to test to see if I can be selective and get it. I'm not going to use the word cherry pick no more because people got a bad stigma over that. I'm a selective driver. Now the way that I do my deliveries, I don't do any orders less than $6. It's $6 going 4 miles, maybe 5, depending on the number, the upfront number. So I want to see if my method will transfer over to Doordash to get into the high priority program. Now I did it. Now I gave some more wiggle room though. I actually took my minimum down $1, actually almost $2, small amount of cases, not a lot. With some cases I took it down to see how my orders, if I can get to 50%, and did some other little things like letting the timer count down, and maybe some orders picked them up and dropped them. Who knows? I don't know. Just to get up to the 50% to test the orders. And woo, when I started doing this experiment, my world changed, not for the better. Just the slew of restaurant employees / customers I ran into or haven't ran into for years because I have been a selective driver for years. It's just a whole nother can of worms, shall I say. That's all I'm gonna leave that with. You can take that how you want. But it's just an entirely different experience. But I ain't gonna go too deep into it. I just don't miss any which who. So I crawled and crawled and ducked and did all the fancy stuff I could do to get to 50%. Now, this is the large misconception about the high priority program. Now, Doordash, I'll put a screenshot up here. Doordash sent me a text way before I even tried to do this. It says in the text, if I'm not reading verbatim, I can't read it right now, but it says that if you get it to the high priority, you won't see a order lower than the minimum of $2.50 per mile. That's in my area. I heard every area is different. So it says $2.50 per mile. Remember that. Now, when I got to the high priority program, a large amount of the orders were similar. And then some of the orders would come through, like Bing. But majority of the orders was pretty much similar regular orders I would get. But like an order right here, I'm going to show it here. Now, see, this order, which I'm going to show, it's $2. It's more than $2.50 per mile. They telling you that this is the least you're going to see. Not every order is going to be a high priority order, nor are you not going to see any regular orders. You just may see a couple of more orders that you wouldn't see not being a priority. And that hits a little different. Now, anyway, I kept trying to keep it up there, keep testing, but it's a lot, y'all. I'm not even gonna stunt to y'all, man. I'm gonna keep it real. Now, everybody else had their experience, that's their experience, but I go by trying to go do the less miles as possible, try to save gas, try to do wear and tear in the car. I try to apply all of that to the way that I work because that stuff adds up. If you add more miles, that's more quicker. You don't have to go to the oil change way faster. You got to get your brakes done way more. It's a lot of reasons why miles do matter. Some people, miles don't matter to them, but eventually it do. If you keep your oil up and your brakes up, eventually it's going to add up. So trying to keep that from hitting us hard is a major thing to me, the way that I choose to work. Everybody else, hey, that's y'all business. I'm just keeping it real on my experience. Anyway, it just started to be too much. When I got over 50, I'm like, okay. I ended up getting my acceptance rate to 63%. But then it started to tumble. I just kept getting outrageous orders that were just non-profitable to me. Long story short, I stay 6 miles from where I work at. They sent me multiple orders going 9.1 miles away from where I work. Not only was it sending me back home, it was sending me past my house. Stuff like that, which I know it's algorithm, I know it's a computer, I know it's not a person sitting there, an evil man on his desktop sending me the orders personally. I know it's an algorithm. I understand that, and I'm going to be reasonable with that. I'm not taking it personal. But to me, to sustain that, it's just very difficult to sustain that without taking hits, and that's what it is. That's really, to me, it's almost gambling. I'm not a gambler. It's really, I'm gonna take a bad order now, and hopefully I get a better order later. But with the way that DoorDash works this is, they're good orders. The reason you're in the priority program is it only has to meet a minimum of whatever your area minimum is in the higher priority. My higher priority is $2.50. As long as they send me an order that's $2.50 per mile or better, that's a high priority order. It can be $5. It can be $5. I've seen $4 ones. High priority. With the thing, I am so bad I missed the screenshot because I was driving. I couldn't take a screenshot. But the Dun app have it. But it just that system itself is not good for me. The way that I work, the expenses I have, it doesn't work for me. Each his own. But I'm not going to take a bad order now or take multiple bad orders in the hopes that my next order will cover for the bad order I took and make me some money. It's gambling, and it's just no way to spend it. Each his own. I prefer to focus on the front number, the number I see, and keep working that way. And people say with the bad stereotypes of selective drivers, we sitting at corners. No, because I'm multi-app, of course. I get a bunch of different orders from different apps, so I stay busy. I do Uber Eats. I got hopefully deliver that. Mess with your boy again. I don't know what I did to him, but it is whatever. And I got multiple apps. I even got Instacart and everything else. Now, the worst part, which made me even start doing the experiment, is because they've added it to the large order programs, meaning that the high priority orders going to the people with the highest acceptance rate, even if you're on a large order program, which I saw that coming. It wasn't no surprise. It wasn't no, oh no, it came from nowhere. I knew it was coming eventually, and I was prepared for it. That's why I'm still doing my math and doing my numbers and everything. And now, so I'm the low player on the toilet pole. I mean, don't get me wrong. I snuck a couple of caterers in since I went back down on the low acceptance rate. I'm gonna throw some of them on the screen, but most overall, I've been doing regular orders, man. I'm a regular Joe. Maybe sometimes they throw me some good ones. Maybe they won't, but to me, the way that I work it now, this just works for me and to provide for my family, and that's all that matters, man. Now, after this video, I am going to put on a community post of my earnings. I've been tracking my earnings while doing this experiment, and I'm going to post them all up. Thanks to my girl, my baby did the whole Excel sheet or the whatever spreadsheet. That's all though. I ain't that tight. She did it for me, so love. So I'm going to post it up for y'all so y'all can see, Get at me on Discord under my name, Gig Hustler. I'll be on UBM Fam Discord too if you guys want to, talk about it, debate me or whatever, Just come with facts. I'm showing y'all miles, how much gas. I'm showing everything I could with this and every order that I took, But I'm not to go against anybody or trying to, put anybody down. I'm just asking you and pleading with you guys to sit down and at one point do the math, do the numbers, and make sure that the money at the end of the day makes sense. That's all I'm asking for you guys. That's it. That's all. It's the only thing I'm asking. But hey, man, y'all sit out there, stay safe out there, stay hustling. Hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. Your boy is back. I'm here. Hustle out. Peace.